Hello, welcome to the next part of our short training videos. This time we're going to be looking at the care timesheet from the carer point of view, and we're going to be dealing with prompts in this section. So first of all, let's go to the care portal and let's log on. So we're going to log on as Athuthena, and the password that we set for her this isn't the first time that Athuthena's logged on. I did log on a short while ago, so you can see here that was today at 26 minutes past 10. But I mean, that's quite useful, so that if someone knows they haven't logged in, and they can see that there's a login when there shouldn't be one. It's kind of like a warning sign that something's not right. Obviously you wouldn't expect to see that. So if we go to the care portal, it's got my details here, so Athuthena can see the details that have been added about her, and if she sees anything that she doesn't think is right, or anything that needs updating, she can let admin know. But that's that. We've got an incident form which we will deal with. My timesheets. There's only the one that we set in the previous session, so it's so she can see here that she's the client that she's visiting, Marcus A. As you can see when the session starts and when it finishes. This is just a summary. So if she clicks on the summary, obviously when she's got a number of timesheets there would be more in that summary, but in the moment this is the first timesheet. So this is the client details that she sees. Now she can't see any other clients, just the client that she's going to see. So this gives some details about his full name for a start, Marcus Edward Ashford. It gives some details about him, some description, a family contact, a doctor contact, if any of those need to be contacted. It's a little bit personal here, the notes on Marcus, but so it shows the start date and the finish date. It shows our session notes. We said daughter visits each Saturday, likes a cup of tea at 11 o'clock each day. Obviously there'd probably be something of a little bit more significant than that that's put in there. Prompts. This is our prompt. Remind client to take 1 blue pill taken with each meal, breakfast, lunch and supper, plus 1 green pill with supper. Now they would fill this in when they remind the client. So here Athuthena would say, yes, I reminded the client at breakfast, and she would press the update button. This not only adds her comment, but it adds the time that this was filled in. So the carers would be told to keep this up to date as they're reminding the client. So you would expect the reminder for breakfast, when we get a different view of this on the CSV file, to be round about breakfast time. If she says, yes, I reminded the client to take the pill at breakfast. Later, I reminded the client to take the pill at lunch and supper, for example, and they all seem to be entered at the end of the day. Maybe the care needs to be reminded that they do need to update this as they're reminding the client or thereabouts. So a reminder for something at breakfast time. When we look at the CSV file data, that would be expected to have been entered around about breakfast time. Also, she's saying, yes, I've read and understood the risk assessment of the client. I've read and understood the care plan. I've read and understood the notes on this timesheet. And I've also read the staff handbook. Submit. Go back to my timesheets again. She wouldn't fill in the session feedback just yet, because obviously that will be done towards the end of the session. And this wouldn't include any accident or incident that have happened, because there's a particular form for that. But it's just anything that she thinks is relevant. She can see the risk assessment of Marcus, which isn't completely filled in because this is just an example. She would also read the care plan for him, so she would read that obviously before she goes there. So really, Athuthena would register that she's seen all these documents, and she will be well prepared. She'd know where she was supposed to go, when she was supposed to go, and some details about the client. In the care portal, we have the incident form, which the care would fill out. So if we press on the incident form, we see here the name of the care. Obviously that's Athuthena. Name of the client, Marcus. The incident details, what happened. The action taken by the person completing this form. Maybe they went to the accident and emergency department. Maybe she called the doctor. Maybe it wasn't so serious. Maybe Marcus just fell and scraped his elbow. She would put details about that. And also, is this form for information only? That is, has the incident been dealt with? So if you put yes, and you could say the doctor just advised rest on a sprained ankle or whatever. If no, for example, if he needs to go and see the doctor again, or if a test need to be done, this is where that will be entered, and then send, so that leaves a report of the incident and what happened. So that is the end of this short section. See you for the next one.